Is Virginia Tech running back Bashal Tune a lock to get drafted by the Washington Commanders? What is going on, everybody? True Boy Abdullah here, coming at you with another video for the channel. And today, guys, we're doing something that I love to do, talking about my Hokies, and we're talking about Bashal Tuten, running back that I think is definitely a sleeper coming out of this 2025 NFL draft. The draft is about a week and a couple hours away. This is exciting, man. At this time, there's a lot of rumors, trade speculations. First time in a while with the Commanders, we'll have the 29th pick, so we have to wait for a while for us to see who we draft in that first round, or if we might trade back. We'll see. I don't know. There might be some chances of that happening, but make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. For those of you that don't know, Grant Paulson, 1067 The Fan, him and Danny love their show. One time went live with him a couple times in the playoff run that they had this past year. A great guy on my Instagram account at DMV Sports Zone, but he talked to Virginia Tech Bashal too in running back, and the speculation of him being in Washington, the interest the Commanders have in him leading up to this draft. He said, I had a private workout with the running back coach there, running back coach Anthony Lynn. We went to lunch and chatted ball, had a Zoom with them. So Bashal Tuen, man, a guy that I made a video about, and I think is very much a sleeper coming out of his NFL draft. I mean, let me look at some of this stuff. As a dynamic one-cut runner with breakaway juice and downhill urgency, compact frame with vision and acceleration to exploit tight creases, shows late bursts to finish runs with force and angle beating speed. And a lot of people I'm looking about on social media say that the way people talk about Cam Scatterbo is how they should be talking about Bashal too. And you love to see it, man. You love to see it. I think he broke a Virginia Tech record when it came to rushing yards against Syracuse this past year. So we already know this guy is a game changer, and I get it. Playing in the ACC is not the most competitive conference in sports in college football, but I think it's up there. I think, and again, I'm gonna be biased. I'm a Hokie. I'm a big sports fan when it comes to supporting the Hokies, all Hokies. But I think this guy could definitely be a game changer, and I think he could fit in our system. I think we definitely need that explosive running back here in DC, and again, Brian Robinson, I love what he's done, bruiser, but lack of explosiveness is a big reason why a lot of people aren't too high on him. He's not a guaranteed pick for the team, which I understand, but he's certainly on their radar. ESPN John Keim reported that Tune is among multiple running backs the Commanders are considering, noting his game-changing speed despite concerns about ball security during his college career. But he didn't really fumble that much, I don't think so, as many people are pointing him out to be. Tuten's impressive 4.32 second 40-yard dash to NFL Combine was the fastest among running backs this year, showcasing his explosive potential. Analysts suggest that Tuten would fit well in the Commanders' zone-based rushing attack, offering a dynamic option to complement their current backfield. However, his draft projection values with some mock drafts placing him in the fourth round. So that third, fourth round range, especially if we trade back from that 29th overall pick, maybe you could target him there. I think Tune is a strong candidate for the Commanders, especially given his athleticism and fit. While the offensive scheme is not certain he'll be their pick, his selection will depend on how the draft unfolds and how the team's priorities in the later rounds. And if you're the Commanders, you got Austin Eckler, Brian Robinson. I think if you add a guy like Bashal Tune, I think that it's a complete running back room. And again, went off that 40-yard dash, 4.32, fastest among running backs. Come on now. I get it. Ashton Genty's out there. Amarian Hampton's out there. Whom else am I? Trey Hendrickson from Ohio State. But I think Bashal Tutin is going to be a sleeper, man. I really do think so. And the Commanders, I mean, he talked about how Anthony Lynn has some interest in him. Why not, man? Why not take a shot on him? I think he could be. It kind of reminds me of a Chris Thompson-esque where he can catch out of the backfield, but also run it. And speedster, man, we need a speedster to give this offense even take it to more highs. With you have Debo Samuel now, Terry McLaurin, you have still have a solid running tight end group. Offensive line got better, acquiring Larry Tunsil, Jaden Daniels in the year two. I definitely, with no way he's gonna have that sophomore slump with this offense. And you pair him with, we already have Ryan Robinson, Austin Eckler. I think pair a guy like Bashal Tune who could potentially take the role of running back one eventually if the team decides to move on from Brian Robinson. Again, man, I'm a big fan of this guy's game, and I think he could be the guy that potentially the Commanders could draft in that late third, fourth round. Because I wanted to make that video just because of speculation. And I know I always keep saying I'm being biased, but at the end of the day, stats, women lie, men lie, but stats don't. And I think Bishop Tune has proved why he's a capable running back in the NFL, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders draft him in that late third round, early fourth round draft selection. And I'm all in for him, man. I think he can definitely be a game changer in a division where you already have Saquon Barkley, you're playing twice a year. The Cowboys may go after Ashton Genty, who knows? And the Giants, they have a solid running back room with Tyron Tracy. So I think if you want to be that, if you want to be like look at the Lions, for example, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Eagles, like I mentioned, Saquon Barkley. If you want to take this offense to a whole nother level, you have to upgrade the running back run because there's so many times in the year where Brian Robinson, again, big back, but just lack of explosiveness and would be behind the line of scrimmage for so many seconds, and we could tackle it for a gain of 1 yard, 2 yards, or a loss of yards. So I'm not no hate on B Rob. I respect his game. I'm so happy that he came back from getting shot before his rookie campaign and the whole many men coming in and playing against the Titans. It was amazing. But at the end of the day, the NFL is a business, and if you're not um, playing up to par, you have to. It's next man up, and I think Bashal Tuen could definitely be that next man up that could help this Commanders offense. But let me know you guys' thoughts about this whole report. Shout out to Grant Paulson again. I love the interview. Bashal Tuen talking to running back coach Anthony Lynn. I love the fit, man. I'm telling you, man, watch out. And if he gets drafted by, if Washington ends up drafting Bashal, and I'm gonna support him wherever he goes, but if he gets drafted by Washington, I'm telling you, man, it was a sleeper pick. But let me know you guys' thoughts. Head to the Commanders. Draft is 1 week away, baby. Let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Bashal Tuen. Remember that name.